12-2. We have our very own News 12's Lisa LaRocca in Thunderbolt 12 this morning and kind of canvassing those conditions in Westchester County. And Lisa, have you noticed any changes over these past couple of hours since we've been up this morning on those road conditions or the snow intensity where you are this morning?
I'll tell you what, Matt, it's still pretty snow covered. Right now we're getting on to 287. You can see we got a plow right in front of us. And I'm glad that you're coming to us now, because it's these exit and entrance ramps that are particularly dangerous, because while the plows, as you can see right in front of us, certainly do come and hit these, they're more concerned about the main roads. So, you know, these don't get hit with the plows and the sand as much as the main roads do, and they can be especially treacherous. So you really need to be careful if you are out and driving, and just kind of keep that in mind. On the overpasses, that freezes up more quickly than the rest of the road. So just all things to keep in mind. For the most part, we haven't seen a whole heck of a lot of people out here this morning on the roads, and that's a good thing. I mean, if you were watching our last half hour, we were going live with White Plains DPW Commissioner Rick Hope, and he was saying, you know, look, we're in good shape because people have listened and they haven't parked their cars out on the street, and that gives us the chance to be able to do what we need to do. Now, I'll tell you what, this particular entrance ramp right here is very treacherous. I actually, on my way to work, got into an accident where my car just started to suddenly spin out, and I hit the guardrail right on this very annex road. So you just really have to take it slow. You saw that car that we just passed that had the flashers on. You know, really, guys, if you're not comfortable driving in this kind of weather, then don't, especially because it's a Saturday. Unless you're going to work, unless you have to be out like we do, it's really best to just stay home, because you're taking a chance. I mean, you can see how the roads are still covered, and I mean, they're passable. They're certainly passable. We've been on the Sawmill this morning, been on Central Avenue, driven around downtown White Plains, now kind of driving on this annex road to get onto 287. So you can see that it's passable. But and we're having a little trouble. You know, still it's very slow going. So like I said, if you're funny about driving, if you get a little nervous about being out in the car, then just stay home for right now. Wait it out a little while. So we'll continue to drive around, let you know how things are looking. Let's go back to the studio.
Lisa, so sorry you had to deal with that this morning, but you know, it just goes to show you, and we talk about this all the time too, it doesn't even take those massive snowstorms to create big issues on the roads. And yeah, everyone's just sliding around all over the place on these snow-covered roads this morning. So yeah, be careful out there, everybody. Just stay home right now while we have